everyone, I'm Lenka and I'm the one behind Happy Heartsy. And today I would like to show you how to crochet this shawl stitch. It's very beginner friendly, so as long as you know how to crochet, double crochet and single crochet, then you're good to go. If you don't know how to crochet these stitches, don't worry, in the description you can find a link where I attached the link for the tutorial for the basic stitches where you learn how to single crochet, how double crochet and double crochet. Also, you can see in the description the link for the full written tutorial for this stitch and photo tutorial as well. So it's up to you, it's your preparation, whatever style you prefer. And yeah, feel free to subscribe for more stitch tutorials and also my other crochet patterns. And yeah, let's get started now. So happy crocheting, and I hope that you will enjoy it. Alright guys, and for the shawl stitch, we start with the multiple of 6 chains plus 2. So now I have 24 chains, which is the multiple by 6 and then plus 2. So in total I have 28 stitches. So now our first row, we're gonna start with the single crochet into the second chain from the hook, so the loop on our hook doesn't count as a first chain, but whatever is below, so it's 1, 2. And also one thing, I know that some crocheters, they insert the hook into this V shape, like exactly from the top like you see now. I rather do it into the back of it, so when you turn the foundation chain, you can see the bumps, and one bump is 1 chain, and this is where I insert my hook, so it makes the bottom of the project a little bit cleaner. So it's just the preparation. You can do whatever you prefer to do it, or you can just give it a try. So now let's insert the hook into the second chain from the hook and make your single crochet. So you insert the hook, yarn over, pull up the loop. You have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull up the loop through 2. Now you will skip next 2 chains, and into the third one or the next one you will make 5 double crochet into this 1 chain. So how we do this double crochet, we just do yarn over, insert the hook into that third one because we skipped those next 2 chains, yarn over, pull up the loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull up the loop through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull up the loop through the remaining 2 loops. This is your double crochet. So now let's make 4 more. So in total we will have 5 double crochet in this 1 chain. So I just have my 5 double crochet. Now you will skip again next 2 chains, and into the third one you will make your single crochet. So you just will insert the hook, yarn over, pull up the loop. You have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull up the loop through 2. So this is your first shell that you made in this row, and now you will repeat it. So now you made your single crochet, so you will skip next 2 chains, and into the third one you will make your double crochet, 5 double crochets. So I finished that, and then again you will skip next 2 chains, and into the third one you will make your 1 single crochet. So this is what you repeat until the end of the row. So now again you will skip next 2 chains, and into the third one you will make your 5 double crochets. So let's continue this until we reach the last 3 chains, and into the last one you will make your single crochet. So I just made my last 5 double crochets and I have 3 chains left. So this is exactly what we need. And into the last chain, we're gonna make simply single crochet. So this is how it looks, your first row. So you can see it's like a wavy, and this is exactly the shell that we need. So now let's start with the second row. All right, and for the second row, we're gonna make chain 2 and then turn the project. And chain 2 counts as a first double crochet. Some crocheters, they do 3 chains as a first double crochet stitch. So it's again up to you, whatever you prefer. I like the 2 because then I feel like the edges are more clean and it doesn't make the hole between the next stitches. So this counts as a first double crochet or the first stitch. And now you will make 2 more double crochet into the same first stitch. So you will have basically 3 stitches out of the first one. So now let's do the 2 more, because the chain 2 counts as a first stitch. This is the second one, and this is the third one. Now again, you will skip next 2 stitches, and into the third one you will make your single crochet. You can also notice that you will actually make single crochets into the peak of that shelf stitch from the previous row. So it's basically the third middle double crochet out of the 5. So this is where you're gonna be doing your single crochet. So, but also we can explain it that you will skip the next 2 stitches, and into the third one you will make your single crochet, and then you will again skip next 2 stitches, and into the third one you will make 5 double crochets. But again, you can notice that you will be working the 5 double crochets into the single crochet from the previous row. So I hope it makes sense now. So we just finish our single crochet, we skip next 2 stitches, and into the third one, or let's say the single crochet from the previous row, we're gonna make our 5 double crochets. Now again, let's skip next 2 stitches, and into the third one we're gonna make our single crochet, but again it's the middle, the third basically double crochet from the previous shell stitch. Now again, let's skip the next 2 stitches, and into the third one, or into that single crochet stitch from the previous row, we're gonna make our 5 double crochets. So now let's repeat it for the next 2, and then again we should have 3 stitches left, and then I show you how to end the second row of the shelf stitch. So I just made my single crochet here, and now I have 3 stitches left. So now into the third one, the last stitch, we will make our 3 double crochets. So it's a 1, 2, and 3. And our second row is done. So now you can see how we are getting the texture of the shell stitch. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna be basically repeating the first row and the second row, but let me show you the third row again. So at the end of this, you will make chain 1, you will turn the project, and as we did with the first row, we started with the single crochet first. So we're gonna do single crochet here and 5 double crochet into that third stitch. So we skip next 2 stitches. Into the third one, we're gonna make our 5 double crochets, and again you can notice that we're gonna be making 5 double crochets into the single crochet from the previous row. So now the pattern's repeating, but sometimes we start the one row, we start with a single crochet, the next row we start with the 3 double crochets into the first stitch. So then we can have nice the shell stitch, the pattern. So now I made my 5 double crochet. Again, I will skip next 2 stitches, and into the third one, or into that middle double crochet from the shell stitch from the previous row, we're gonna make our single crochet. And then we're gonna skip the next 2 stitches and make our 5 double crochet into the third one, or let's say into that single crochet from the previous row. So let's repeat it until the end of the row. So then you should actually, this row, the third row, so every odd number of the row, you should end, or you should have your last 5 double crochet into that single crochet from the previous row, and your last stitch should be a single crochet only. Exactly, it is basically how you start the row. That way you should also end it. And then every even number of the row, you will always start with the 3 double crochets, and you will also end with the 3 double crochets. So let me finish this row, and so I can show you the texture a little bit more. All right, so now I have 3 stitches left. So into the third one, I make my single crochet. So it's exactly how I started the row, so I also end it. And then we are heading to the even number row. So then we're gonna make chain 2, turn the project, and those chain 2 counts as a first stitch for the next row. So now you basically repeat the row 2 and 3 for your desired length. So let me crochet a few more rows so you can see the texture a little bit more. Alright guys, so I made more rows, so now you can see the texture, how it looks, and yeah, I hope that everything was understandable. If not, just feel free to leave me a comment with your question, and I would be more than happy to help you, or even feel free to subscribe, like, share, comment, or yeah, give me any feedback. I would really appreciate it, as it really means a lot to me. So yeah, stay tuned for more crochet tutorials. I hope that you enjoy this stitch, and let me know in the comment what project you'd like to make out of this stitch. So thank you so much for watching, and happy crocheting.